Movement is life.
They have to use their muscles.
The muscle memory creates body literacy.
You never forget how to ride a bicycle. No matter how much is on your mind, no matter how busy your day, once learned, you always have the ability to mount up, push those pedals, and glide along. Our muscles have memory that we rely on to perform countless tasks each day. Educated movement provides the foundation for complex, abstract thoughts. Yet once in the classroom, too often the body is forgotten as an educational tool, and all focus is on the head.
I can remember sitting at my desk and looking at the line, the strip of letters across the blackboard, and having to just look up and write it, copy it all the way through to the end, and doing that over and over and over again. And so this is pretty different.
Alphabet Fitness introduces children to the building blocks of language in a vibrant process that develops the mind and the body.
Tasha jumped right in. Look at her. Where's our C?
Up and away from their desks, children prepare for the mental skills of reading and writing by first mastering the letters in a gross motor approach.
To me, watching children move is so exciting anyhow. It's so imaginative, it's so free, and when you ask them to do the letter A, you might show them, well, it's done like this, and this creates it, but they will all come up with their own process.
How about that C? Show me the letter C. Oh, C, can you remember? Down on the floor, and C.
There's just less confusion as far as remembering the letters.
Does that look like an O?
No!
What do you think they should do?
And she said to her brother, I know how to make an O, and they could make an O together. He started making letters, and she made her L and her X for her dad.
I think anytime you give them more associations that they can make, no matter what they're learning, the stronger the learning is going to be.
With the Alphabet Fitness, when they're making the letters and telling you, okay, I'm making an M, so it's a concrete way of knowing that they do get it.
Alphabet Fitness incorporates a 10-week program, complete with guidebook and lesson plans. The first weeks focus on the mind-body connection, as the child discovers the benefit of using his or her body as a creative learning tool. The middle weeks emphasize the actual shape of the letters, as the discipline of movement and personal associations with each character are emphasized. The program concludes with children using one another to spell their first words and imaginatively explore their meaning.
We would use the flashcards, hooked on phonics, which worked nicely, but they were sedentary. Some of these kids have a lot of energy, and for them to sit there, it was kind of like torture.
How can we expect a child whose attention span is far less than ours sit for any period of time?
With Alphabet Fitness, they can use their bodies to move around, which is natural for them.
By introducing all 26 letters through movement, Alphabet Fitness harnesses a child's energy and channels it towards their education. These first steps towards literacy and fitness are enhanced by the program's supplemental themes of creativity, teamwork, and socialization.
Almost in the same way that each child has their own handwriting, they can form the letters with their own, almost with their own flair.
All of movement is made up of straight lines and curved lines. Straight lines tend to be strong and more powerful. If we take the alphabet, the letter T, as opposed to curved lines, which are very soft in nature, the letter C. And that begins to take on a quality of understanding as the children move through the alphabet.
The letter shapes of Alphabet Fitness serve as inspirational starting points. Children are introduced to the rudiments of creative writing by experimenting with their own expression of the letter's physical potential.
A may be done differently, the T may come out differently, but they're beginning to communicate and work together.
Is that an M? No. What did we do wrong?
No, you gotta put your hands down to here.
Oh!
And children tend to follow each other. They tend to be very influential on each other. So if a group of children is having a marvelous time spelling words and acting out those words, the others join in and create their own shapes.
Johnny, she's 5, but she's kind of big for her age, and she's kind of she's adjusting to her new body. And her mom was kind of worried because she would call and she says, Shawnee interacting with the kids. With Alphabet Fitness, it's like she's getting the exercise in, and it's something that she likes to do. She's a very logical thinker. And I noticed with the Alphabet Fitness, she can also read now. So she's got the connection that, okay, letters, if you put them together, they make words. And she'll get the kids together and she'll say, okay, can we make the word cat? And for a person who was normally shy, she's starting to be more outgoing, and she's acquiring a lot of leadership skills, and her mom is noticing the difference.
We can get those children to sit and communicate with each other and laugh and love the actions of the L and being late and want to take turns. It's communicating, it's sharing.
It's just an extra piece to help us build that house, for the academic house, I like to call it. You're an awesome one.
I thought that we were in the alphabet.
In the dawn of this new millennium, let's do all we can to ensure our children's physical and mental well-being. An early personal association to the alphabet and the written word serves as a child's educational foundation. Through movement, Alphabet Fitness makes the elements of literacy as enjoyable and fun to learn as riding a bike.